Here are 10 things you should never do after you win the lottery. Because, as they say, with great winnings comes great responsibility. Number 10. Don't lose your right to your own ticket. First things first, and it might sound like a no-brainer, but you would be surprised to hear this one. Make sure to sign your winning ticket and report it to your state's lottery office. This might seem like a small task in the grand scheme of things, but trust us, it is a big deal. Here's the catch. The ticket is not officially yours until you've signed it. It's like claiming your stake, putting your name on that magic slip of paper. Now, you might be thinking, why bother signing it? Who's going to snatch my ticket? Well, here's where it gets interesting. After some digging, we found that failing to sign or report your ticket is one of the most common slip-ups lottery winners make. Let's suppose that you left your ticket unattended, maybe on the kitchen counter or in your wallet, and then poof, it's gone. Now, imagine if someone else tries to cash in on your fortune. Sorting out this kind of mess is no walk in the park. Lottery tickets are like those last-minute coupon deals. Whoever shows up with them gets the prize. And believe us, getting entangled in a dispute over your rightful millions is far from simple. It's like trying to untangle a giant knot, all while dealing with emotions that are soaring high and tempers that might be flaring higher. While signing your ticket is important, there's another crucial step that you should take to protect your winnings. Number 9. Don't spread the word to everyone. So you finally won the big bucks, and your heart is racing with excitement. Naturally, you want to shout it from the rooftops and share the news with everyone you know. We get it. Who wouldn't want to bask in the glow of their good fortune? But the thing is, talking about your winnings before you've actually collected them can lead you down a rocky road. See, here's the deal. The moment people find out you're suddenly the owner of a treasure trunk, their hands might just start itching. Friends, acquaintances, and even distant relatives could come knocking, hoping to get a slice of the pie. And that's not all. Some may even have less than noble intentions. It's like a classic case of easy come, easy go, where your new friends might turn into unexpected burdens. And things can get even more serious. Ever heard of kidnap and ransom insurance? Yeah, that's a real thing. There have been cases where lottery winners become targets, some even facing dire consequences. It's like diving into a shark tank without a cage. Now, we're not trying to scare you, but we're here to keep it real. But there is a way to avoid the whole scenario. If your state allows it, try to remain low-key for as long as you can. The longer you stay under the radar, the better. People will eventually figure out how you got all that cash, but there's no need to rush it. Remaining anonymous will protect you from that instant spotlight. And let's be honest, who needs that kind of pressure? Enjoy your win wisely and at your own pace. Keeping the secret of your newfound wealth is certainly difficult, but it is necessary. And the next thing is about an equally important decision that can impact your financial journey. Number 8. Don't rush this decision. When you're in the winner's circle, you've got two roads ahead. A winding one or a straight shot. We're talking about how you want your winnings. In steady installments or as a single sweet bundle. Let's break it down. Option 1 is the annual payouts. This is like getting a birthday gift every year but multiplied by 30. You can choose to receive your winnings in slices spread out over 3 decades. These annuity payments get a little bigger every year to keep up with inflation, until eventually you've been given the full jackpot that was advertised. Sounds like a decent plan, right? Option 2 is the lump sum. Now, this is where things get interesting. Instead of waiting for your fortune to roll in over time, you can have a chunk of it delivered right into your hands. But hold up, it's not the whole enchilada. The sum that you get up front is less than the mountains of millions that you were advertised. Now, this is where a lot of people make a mistake. Picking the lump sum might seem like a slam dunk. Who wouldn't want to clutch that money right away? But here's where things get real. It might not be the smartest play. According to Robert Pagliarini, financial expert, going for the lump sum is a big red flag. See, taking the complete amount gives you a swift taste of your cash. And it also gives you a lot of freedom. And not always the good kind. Why is that so? Well, think about it. When you've got a sack of money, it's tempting to spend like there's no tomorrow. And that's where the problem lies. Not all of us are responsible when it comes to money. When the green starts flowing, impulse buys and wild decisions can tag along for the ride. And lottery winners don't always make the wisest money moves. But if you choose the annuity payments, it's like planting a money tree that grows every year for 3 decades. You take your winnings in smaller bites over time. But why would anyone do that? Well, Robert Pagliarini spills the beans on why annuity might be your secret weapon. Even if you slip up a bit with your finances, there's a silver lining. You get a second chance. Yep, that's right. If you make a financial oopsie, you're not left high and dry. Your annual payments for the next 29 years are your backup plan. But that's not all. Choosing an annuity has some other benefits too. When you pick the lump sum, you have to pay a hefty amount of taxes before you even touch your money. But with the annuity, you're taxed on only what you get each year. That means the final tax bill is spread out over 30 years. Once you've considered your options on how to receive your winnings, you need to focus on a mindset shift that will determine your financial future. Number 7. Don't be unrealistic about your new wealth. Okay, now let's talk about numbers. Let's take a look at a $291 million jackpot, which is like a mountain of cash, right? With all those zeros, winners often think they're swimming in a deeper pool of money than they actually are. You might be ready to spend like there's no tomorrow. But Robert Pagliarini, the money guru, has some news. If you choose the quick cash route, get ready for a reality check. Your winnings are about to be hit by taxes, and we're talking nearly half your pile. Ouch, right? And if you're not the only one celebrating a win, things get even trickier. You have to share the stash of cash with others, and the winnings become smaller. Here's how it works. When there's more than one winner, the prize gets chopped up like a pizza at a party. Let's say there are 2 winners. It's a simple 50-50 split. But if there are more, the portions get even tinier. So that huge fortune you're imagining? Well, reality might have a smaller check waiting for you. Before you find yourself in that situation, it's best not to jump on the spending bandwagon. Hold on to your excitement for just a bit longer. You should only start spending once you've got the full picture of your winnings after taxes. And trust us, getting help with this is a smart move. Reach out to a tax expert who can help you sort through the numbers and chart out a game plan for you. The reality of your winnings was eye-opening, but there is another thing that can help safeguard your financial well-being. Number 6. Don't go without financial guidance. So, you've hit the jackpot, and now you have the kind of money that's more digits than you can count on one hand. It's extraordinary, right? But here's the reality check. Managing this huge amount of cash is not your everyday affair. We get wide-eyed at the sights of all those zeros. But for pros like CPAs and financial experts, it's all-day work. Now, if you get lucky with the jackpot, it's time to gather your financial team. Think of them as your financial Avengers, with each bringing their unique superpower to the table. And they'll make sure you don't just survive your newfound fortune, but thrive in the long run. According to finance experts, your crew should include an attorney, a tax person, and a financial guru. But why is this team so crucial? It's simple. Their expertise is your lifeline. They will guide you through the minefield of decisions that come with unimaginable wealth. Should you invest? How should you manage your taxes? What's the smartest way to budget? And that's just the start. It's best to rely on them, as they've seen it all, done it all. And their sole mission is to help you navigate these dangerous waters. Navigating the complexities of managing your cash with a financial advisor becomes easy. But there's also something else that many winners grapple with. Number 5. Don't let lifestyle costs spiral out of control. With your pockets overflowing with millions, or maybe even billions, the urge to treat yourself is strong. Big cars, grand houses, you name it. The truth is, the more money you have, the more you'll spend it. Fancy term alert, it's called lifestyle creep. When your income skyrockets, it's easy to let spending skyrocket along with it. But the thing is that all those possessions come with a price tag. It's not just about the flashy purchase, it's about the upkeep. The maintenance and the hidden costs can sneak up on you. And as you start amassing homes, cars, and all the bells and whistles, the expenses can pile up too. It's like building a sand castle. It might look majestic, but the waves of upkeep can destroy your financial fortress. At this point, you don't have to flip your life upside down just because your bank account did a backflip. Instead of chasing the glitz, remember what brought you joy before the big win. What made you smile? What felt right? That is where the true treasure lies. Think about it. You don't have to trade your old life for a shiny new one. Focus on the things that resonate with you, the things that make your heart skip a beat. That way, you're using money as an opportunity to really improve your life, instead of allowing it to become a burden. Managing your lifestyle with your winnings can do wonders. However, there's another crucial aspect of financial responsibility that requires your attention. Number 4, don't ignore your debts. Holding that special ticket can bring you lots of good things and make your dreams come true. And guess what? The thought of saying goodbye to the debts might seem really exciting, right? But before you decide you're rich and you don't have to pay anymore, let's pause for a moment and think carefully. Whether you've got that lump sum or you're going for an annuity option, overlooking your debts is like calling trouble. Look at it this way. You've got $1, but you owe a dime. Would you let that dime slip away? Probably not, right? It's the same with your winnings. If you've got a single ounce of debt hanging over you, it's like carrying your newfound fortune in a leaky bucket. And this is not just about the immediate future. We're talking about your financial life down the road. You're not just managing the here and now, you're paving the way for the years to come. Here's the main idea. If you reach a really tough situation while dealing with a home loan, car payments, student debts, credit card debt, and lots of bills, it's like losing your luck and money quickly. Your friends and family will give you a hard time every single day, and they'll playfully scold you for letting your debts tag along for the ride. But hey, there's good news. You've got a chance to be debt-free, to break those chains that tie you down. And that's the kind of financial freedom you're aiming for. Talking about debt can be boring. But coming up next is an issue that most winners face and is often glamorized. Number 3, don't assume that laws and respect aren't important now. Being the lucky winner of the jackpot might make you feel invincible, like you've got a one-way ticket to bending the rules. But before you jump into a place where rules and being kind might not matter, let's take a moment to be realistic. It is true. The more zeros you have in your bank account, the fancier the legal squad you can assemble. But having a team of top-notch attorneys doesn't mean you're immune to the consequences of your actions. Having money can help you get a good lawyer, but it can't make laws change. In movies, they usually show this as a thrilling adventure, a rebellious person who finds rules funny and doesn't follow them. But here's the catch. Real life is not a Hollywood script. Living recklessly and ignoring the laws of the land can lead you down a slippery slope. And you might think that as long as you're wealthy, you're untouchable. But the simple truth is that having lots of money is only one kind of fortune. You're missing out on true wealth if nobody wants to be with you. Sure, movies glorify the rebellious loner, but in reality, that loneliness is not worth all the gold in the world. And don't forget, if you're rich, you're more of a target. You might find yourself in big trouble if you get on the bad side of the wrong person. They'll be more likely to sue you for your bad behavior because they know you have money. Now that you understand the legal and ethical dimensions of your money, there's something else that you need to consider, as it can make or break your financial security. Number 2, don't always trust calls from lottery officials. Once you hold that golden ticket, life will start looking brighter than ever. But there's a cold, hard fact that comes with it. Scammers are out there, lurking like wolves in sheep's clothing. They're watching, waiting for a chance to pounce on your fortune. And these scammers are like master illusionists. They will use legit-sounding names and fancy logos to make their schemes look like the real deal. Plus, these scams come in all shapes and sizes. You are in the danger zone if they ask you for money to claim your prize. They're fishing for your personal info, promising to wire you prize money. You get a message saying you have won, but you didn't even enter a lottery contest. A so-called lottery official gives you a collect call. Or if they want you to cash a lottery ticket for someone you don't even know. Now, here is the key to staying safe. Be a vigilant guardian. These scammers thrive on your excitement and your dreams of what you'll do with your winnings. But remember, your gut is your greatest weapon, and legitimate lotteries don't ask for money up front. If they're demanding a fee before they hand over your winnings, you've got a scam on your hands. And it's not just people waiting to claim their lottery winnings that are in danger. Once you have money in the bank, scammers come in all shapes and sizes. If a business investment looks too good to be true, it probably is. It's also a good idea to gather your legal and financial team from more than one place. That will stop you from falling victim to a dodgy lawyer or tax expert, because you have more than one person checking up on your financial affairs. So listen to your instincts, question every request, and never share personal info with someone claiming to have a pot of gold waiting for you. Staying alert for scams is the only way to protect yourself. Yet there's something else that lottery winners get carried away with and end up losing a lot. Number 1. Don't give away all of your winnings. The temptation to spread your wealth far and wide is so real, but giving it all away might not be the wisest move. Don't trust us? Let's meet Janet Lee. She's a wig maker who turned a millionaire overnight. She did what might seem noble. She shared her newfound riches with charity and politics. She donated to causes close to her heart and showered dollars on the Democratic Party. Hold on, here's the plot twist. After years of giving, Janet Lee hit a rocky road. Her millions melted away, and the generosity that once seemed endless led her to the brink of bankruptcy. Sharing your wealth is no doubt a beautiful thing, but there is a balance to be struck. Think of Janet Lee's story as a reminder. Be kind and giving, but also make sure to keep something for yourself. Make sure that you are okay before you start helping others. Be super generous, but also keep some of your good stuff. Winning the lottery can transform lives, but it's crucial to navigate newfound wealth wisely. But it doesn't stop here. To learn more about how to handle winning a lottery, you need to know about all the absurd, strict rules that Mega Millions winners have to follow if they want to get their money. Click to watch now.